Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. A former federal lawmaker and a human rights activist, Senator Sani, has said that there are alleged plans by the northern political forces to use the former President Muhammad Buhari to undermine the government of President Bola Tinubu. And speaking on Arise TV, Sani said there is evidence of rallying and regrouping of political forces from the north, trying to use Buhari as a rally point to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from power. And now he said that it is a tradition, a culture, a norm, or a ritual that each time you have a Salah celebration, some prominent persons, dignitaries, so people tend to visit the former president, at his residence in Daura, in Katsina State. But then, Sani had made a point. He noted that some certain politicians are rallying behind this Salah visit. They are regrouping. They are merging. This is a big political force from the north, and they are trying to use the former president Muhammad Buhari as a rally point in order to, evict the government of the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sani said that the northern political force hope to resurrect the political charms in the heart of the masses and portray the government as one that has been undermining the north and that one has not been living to its campaign promises. Just like Tinubu came with the renewed hope agenda, but yet we did not see any renewed hope agenda. Instead, we saw a renewed hopelessness agenda, as so far the government have not shown any productivity, nothing to show that would make Nigerians to have hope for Tinubu's policies. And Sani had noted that during Atiku's visit, he perceived some certain political moves that if Atiku actually visited the former president Muhammad Buhari for just normal Salah visit, it's okay. But if it's a political visit, well, Atiku is working in Sahara. That is what he said, meaning Atiku is working a fruitless journey because it will not yield any fruits. First of all, these northern politicians tend to be rallying and they are trying to remove Tinubu from power ahead of the 2027 elections. But now you see that with the way things are going, Nigeria is a very fragile nation. And according to Sani, if they should go ahead with this their plan, well, it would truncate the peacefulness and the quietness we have in this country. It will turn this Nigeria upside down. And what will happen if southern politicians also decide to form the idea of uniting them and making a position that is in their stand? That means there will be no Nigeria. So the northerners are doing this for their own interest. But Sani had noted that if these northerners are doing this for the interest of the unity of Nigeria and for the future of the country, then they should sacrifice their own ambitions. At least for 2027, the North will have the moral right to ask for power after 2027 if a Southerner takes power. Because now that they are planning on taking power ahead of 2027, this will create problems. Oh, yes, it will create problems because according to agreement and the zonal arrangements, this presidency ought to go to the south. People said it should go to the southeast. Tinubu said it is the turn of the south. And Tinubu has already ruled, for one tenure. The second tenure, by God's grace, if the APC wins the election, fine. If they don't win, then the North are also trying to see if they can clinch to power ahead of 2027. But that would be a very bad idea, as it is not the turn of the North to rule. Tinubu currently is utilizing the Southern presidency. And you see, the North are also trying to hijack power back ahead of 2027. But then this move by the North is being perceived to be a selfish move and not a selfless move. It's more like a selfish move because they are planning to use Buhari just to undermine Tinubu's, 2027 ambition. So 2027 is not yet guaranteed for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. as these northern politicians tend to cook, they are cooking up something. And you know that the North gave Tinubu support during the 2023 elections. The North gave support to Tinubu. But now, it seems that they are now drifting apart towards an unidentified candidate, but all eyes are looking at Atiku Abubakar to be the northern, presidential candidate ahead of the 2027 presidential election. So, my country people, Shehu Sani have said if the northerners have the interests and the unity of this country, they should sacrifice their personal ambitions. At least they should wait after 2027, then they can start talking about their northern agenda and all the rest. This desperation for power will not go down well with the region and for the unity and the collective peace of our country as a nation. They should know that they had the problems to address all, they should know that they had the opportunity, I beg your pardon, to address all the problems of this country, but then they failed. The North wasted 8 years in power and did nothing for the region and did nothing for the people, and they left the region worse than what they met it in 2015. This is Shehu Sani referring to Buhari's administration. So this is not the time. We should key into policies and programs that will benefit the people, that will benefit the masses. If the North are cooking up something against Tinubu, that is their business. But they should know that these things, it's more like a turn by turn. The North have already gotten their own chance. In fact, their brother, Muhammad Buhari, wasted 8 years while in office. Nothing to show for it. The country was far more better in 2015 when Buhari came to power. And then when he left office, the country was in a total mess. And now they want to gear up ahead of 2027 just because they perceive that Tinubu is not doing well. Well, we don't have, in fact, the North is not the only region in Nigeria. We have other regions that ought to be given the chance and the shot at presidency. We have the Southeast. The Southeast is there. There are a lot of candidates from the Southeast who are ready to take on this presidential, job. So the North should calm down. Their time has passed and they should wait after 2027. Then they can think of, coming up with their northern agenda. So guys, these are the words of, Shehu Sani. I'm just trying to analyze the message that Shehu Sani is trying to send to Nigerians over this northern politicians' plan on taking power from Tinubu in 2027. And this would really create a lot of problems in Nigeria if they should go ahead with their selfish plan. Guys, kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.